Emily Shetler, the Communications Coordinator here at the Iowa Association of Business and Industry, and I'm here with our Public Policy team, Nicole Crane and Jessica Harder. We're really excited because Employee Voter Registration Week is finally here. It's something we've been talking about a lot. You've heard a lot from us about this. And the goal of Employee Voter Registration Week is to increase the voter participation among employees in Iowa and the United States. We've got some exciting things planned here at ABI to get our staff excited, and we're hoping that you'll participate too. Nicole, can you tell us, I guess, first of all, why is it important to register to vote and cast a ballot?
Well, I think it's our civic responsibility, but one thing that we've learned through our partners is that more than 1 in 4 people who were eligible to vote in the last election were not even registered. And we know from our research that as employers talk to their employees about voting, they're more likely to get registered and to actually cast a ballot. There's a lot of things, though, I think about the election that we need to be aware of. And Jessica, there's a lot really going on here.
There is. I think a lot of the focus has been on the federal side with the presidential race, and regardless of your feelings about that, there's a lot going on that matters in the state of Iowa. For instance, one example is that the Iowa Senate is closely held by Democrats right now, and that hangs in the balance. The control of that chamber hangs in the balance in this election, and we really need people to consider that when they decide whether or not to register to vote. There's a lot that can happen based on the control of that chamber alone.
I think that's so great. I know that you have a lot of resources that ABI members can reach out. We have posters talking about can we count you in, pledging to vote. Let's Get Local is another campaign, because whether it's the presidential race or local ballot initiatives or judicial elections, retention votes, I think it's important that the voters know what's on the ballot, and what better way to hear that than from your employers.
Absolutely, and we'd encourage everyone to go to iavotes.com. You can make that your primary resource to get information. We've got, as Nicole mentioned, the posters that will be hanging up around ABI, and we encourage you to hang up around your workplace. They've got important information, including the start of early voting in Iowa, which is on Thursday. And then we've got some other helpful information. Once you've talked to your employees about registering, it's also helpful to provide them with some of the information, kind of help them educate themselves on the candidates. And so just some side-by-sides, very straightforward about where candidates stand on important issues, what the public statements they've made, so that your employees can get a better idea of kind of who they are before they go to the ballot box. What are some other things that employers can do?
Definitely remind your employees that voting starts in Iowa on Thursday, September 29th. There's lots of flexibility in Iowa for employees to get out and vote. On Election Day, November 8th, there's 14 hours of voting. So would just really encourage you to let your employees know all the opportunities, and to go to iavotes.com for your election resource.
Of course, don't hesitate to contact any of us if you have additional questions, and certainly fill us in on your efforts this week too, and have a great Employee Voter Registration Week.